You're now listening to the Magic the Gathering Basement Podcast with James. No Pro Tour talk here. It's all about playing MTG at home. James will go over combos, deck building, tips, and more. Isn't that what you really want to hear? Well, get your hands off your deck and let's get this podcast started.
Okay. Hey, I got a good episode for you today. Well, I think it's good, but you guys will be the judge of that. So, today I'd like to really talk about where you get your Magic cards from. I mean, that's the question of the day. Where do you get your Magic cards from? And hopefully I give you some tips. I really want to give you some tips on how to get some good Magic cards, have some confidence getting them. And I think it's the easiest way to get them than the traditional way. So you're probably asking, what? The traditional way? 9 times out of 10, a lot of you guys are out shopping, doing your thing, and you'll see the Magic cards at Target, you'll see the booster packs at Walmart, and you'll buy 4 or 5 of them, or whatever. That's the amateur way of buying Magic the Gathering cards. Yeah, that's the amateur way. And you're probably asking, what? What's the professional way? I don't get it. It's easy. As a Magic player, you do not buy Magic cards at Walmart or anywhere else unless you're looking for a specific card that is in a box set that has gone up in price or has gone crazy, and you want to buy all of them so you have that $20 card, that $30 card, when the box set costed $16. You know what I mean? Something like that. $13. That's the only way you want to really buy. Other than that, the way you get Magic cards, you got to remember, going to a store, going anywhere at the retail stores, you're going to pay $3.99 for a booster pack. There's no getting around that. You need to learn to get on your phone and Google game stores. And most likely, wherever you are, there are plenty of game stores that you probably haven't even ever thought about walking into. And there might be just Magic game stores. And you'll realize that sometimes the price even for booster packs are $3.89, $3.59, $3.29 a booster pack. And you might say, that's crazy. But the game shops try to sell. They should. I'm an ex-game shop owner, so that's a whole other podcast. They should be a little bit cheaper than the actual retail $3.99. I mean, you can go on eBay and get packs cheaper than $3.99. That's another way. But that's what the local game stores are for. They're trying to draw you in as your hobby. They want to give you some sort of discounts so you can buy from them and buy from them all the time. That's how you buy Magic cards. That's one way. You go to your local game store. You get to, talk to the owner, get to learn who he is, see the players that are there, trade with them here and there, go through the binders, look for cards that you might want, or just to sit there and read them, just to read cards that are new to you. But I would definitely buy new from them because they're probably going to give you a little bit of better price than $3.99 plus tax at Walmart. My favorite way to buy Magic cards. And you guys really getting a big tip here. I use Craigslist. And you guys are probably laughing right now like, come on, man, I use Craigslist. What, that's a tip? No, the tip is how you write the ad. Normally, people are going to write the ad as, I'm looking for Magic cards. I got cash. Hit me up. Call or text me. That's not how you write an ad. You're looking for Magic cards. What your ad should say is, I buy Magic cards, any collection, any size. I have cash right now. And then in your description, I buy all sets of Magic cards, open, unopened, new booster packs, fat packs, anything you want, I buy. Anything you have, any collection, no collection too big, too small, I buy all Magic cards. And you're probably listening to me right now going, but I'm not doing that. I just want to buy a pack or get a little collection for a good deal. Well, that's how you do it. You're going to start getting calls. People are going to say, hey, I got a binder of cards I don't need no more. I don't even play. And you know what you're going to say? You're going to say, cool, come on over. Let me take a look at them. I got cash. Come on over. I'll take a look at them. Start learning your prices of your cards, guys. Start knowing your stuff. Because this is how you get cards for nearly nothing. So you're going to have the guy come in and you're going to look at his cards. And he's got nice stuff. He's probably, let's say the guy's got $300 in retail cards. You're sitting there looking at yourself going, well, I'm not trying to buy $300 in cards. That's okay. That's where you have confidence. And you look at the stuff and you go, okay, cool. You don't get excited. You don't get crazy. You say, well, what are you looking to sell them for? Like, what are you thinking? What do you need? And you tell them. You say, I buy cards for fast cash. I buy to resell. That's all they need to know. They don't need to know what you're really doing. They don't need to know that you've got a collection, that you're super excited about these cards, that, it just doesn't matter. They don't need to know that. And he's going to go, well, I really want $300. And, that's when you go, hey, I'm right there with you. I know that's retail. I got to make some money, or I can't really buy them. There's no money for me to be made. And as hard as it is for you to make this offer, you have to sit there and go, I'll give you $125 cash right now. And you guys might be listening and going, you are crazy. That is absurd. No, what is absurd is the guy's got $300 in cards that he does not play no more. And the cards don't mean that much to him when he's got family at home and they got to buy diapers. They got to get their alternator fixed on their car. You never know why they're doing this stuff. And again, that's none of your business. But the whole goal here is he needs money and you need cards. There is a happy medium. I have never walked into a Magic deal and a guy's came in and said, I want $800 for my set of cards. And I go, okay, boom, $800. Unfortunately, when I own a game store, I'm in the game store to make the money and to, make money retail, buy low, sell high, and keep everyone happy. The people that are selling the cards, they're already disconnected from them. They're done, at least for now. So you have to remember, when you're offering them something, where else are they going to go? Where are they going to get the money? You can't pawn them. You can't go next door and sell them to somebody. If they had somewhere to sell them, they would have already been there. So remember, $125. You know what? If they walk away, that's okay. But what you've created is you've created a spider web for people to bring you cards all day. And you're going to get hits and you're going to get misses. And the hits you get are going to be so good. Your collection is growing so quick at a reasonable rate. I mean, I'll buy guys cards. They got $60 in cards and I'll buy them for $15. I'll buy $2,000 sets. People have $2,000 and I'll buy them for $700, $800. It happens all the time. And I'm not saying you have to have $800 saved up to go do this. You can start with $50 in your pocket. And when someone brings you some cards that are worth $100, you say, I got $40 for it. Or whatever you're comfortable paying. But you'll be surprised how much cards you can get, what kind of deals you can strike with people, and not realize how quick you're gaining your collection. It's crazy. If you don't believe me, try it. I do it all day, all the time. It's nothing new. But that's how you buy Magic cards. That's the professional way of buying Magic cards. Huge tip. I hope some of you try it, use it, people take these tips and go open Magic the Gathering eBay online stores by doing this. So when you make your next deal, email me. Magic the Gathering Basement Podcast at gmail.com. Let me know how your deal went. Tell me. Tell me what they wanted. Tell me how much you paid for it. What cool cards did you get in it? I want to know. But until next time, I will talk with you guys later. And you guys have a good night.
Thank you for listening to Magic the Gathering Basement Podcast with James. Please leave an iTunes review. Also, subscribe to our website, www.mtgbasementpodcastwithjames.com. You can get extra content and much more. You can easily contact James for questions or comments at mtgbasementpodcast@gmail.com.